try to break you down, say you're not gonna rise. Talk behind your back, smile up in your eyes. But you stand firm, you not lose your way. Light in your soul, let it shine each day. You could have fight fire with the fire them bring, but you choose peace, that's a powerful thing. Mama always say, son, guard your heart. Even in the dark, let your light depart. No matter what them do, no matter what them say, kindness gonna win at the end of the day. Have a heart, don't let it go cold. Even when the world get wicked and bold, show love, let your spirit shine. Good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone. Even when you feel like you stand alone, rise above, don't fall apart. Real strength come when you have a heart. Them throw shade, but you still plant seeds. Water with love, that's all the world needs. Jealousy you burn, but you keep your cool. You not play dirty, you not follow fool. Every scar tell a story of grace. Every trial make you stronger in the race. You not carry it, that's a heavy load. You choose forgiveness, that's the higher road. Even when it rough, even when it tough, giving up on love, nah, never enough. Have a heart, don't let it go cold. Even when the world get wicked and bold, show love, let your spirit shine. Good vibes only every time. Have a heart, don't turn to stone. Even when you feel like you stand alone, rise above, don't fall apart. Real strength come when you have a heart. One love, one life, one chance to give. What you put out is the way you live. So bless even those who curse your name, cause love don't lose, it elevate the game. Yeah. Easy now. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the negativity fade out. Yeah. Have a heart, let it overflow. Even when the pain is all you know. Keep the faith, let your kindness start. Changing the world with a humble heart. Have a heart, don't let it fade. Love is the move, every step you make. Stand tall, play your part. Be the light, just have a heart. Yeah, man. Kindness never go to style. Yeah. Have a heart, always, always. Nah, God ain't bring me this far just to barely survive. Listen, God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. I remember nights when the fridge was talking loud. Empty shelves, heavy prayers, faith in the clouds. Mama said, hold on, God sees it all. Even when the pocket's thin, we still stand tall. Now I see the vision clearer than before. He don't give crumbs, he prepared a whole store. If he said it, he meant it, I trust what he said. He ain't the God of lack, he the God of way made. I ain't chased the bag, I chased his face. Now grace on grace got me running my race. Every step order, every breath plan. I don't just survive, I thrive in his hands. Yeah, God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. Words say above all I could ask or think. So I stopped thinking small every time I blink. If he owns the cattle, the hills, the land, why would I doubt what's already in his plan? Pressure tried to break me, pain tried to mold me, but purpose kept pulling, wouldn't let it hold me. I'm blessed in the city, blessed when I leave, blessed when I sow, blessed when I believe. I ain't got a scheme, I ain't got a lie. Favor got my name written front line, from the pit to the palace. Yeah, I testify, he didn't call me up just to get by. overflow, yeah, it's more than enough. Running over, fill my cup. If you did it once, so do it again. I don't live in fear, I live in Him. Overflow, I'm covered in grace. Every blessing got purpose in place. Hands up high, let the world know why I ain't just alive. I'm supplied. God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise go. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. Burden way too long by yourself, trying to fix every problem, reaching for help on the shelf. Seems like doors keep closing right before you get inside, and every time you take one step, you get pushed back to behind. Don't you let that pressure break you. Don't you let that trial shake you. Every promise God made still belongs to you. Be encouraged, be encouraged. God is on your side. Be encouraged, be encouraged. He's watching every day you cry. Stronger faith, and what the enemy meant for evil, God's about to make it great. Stand your ground, don't turn around. Miracles are breaking through. He's working now, I tell you how. It's already done for you. Be encouraged, don't you quit. God is on your side. Stay with it. Hey. Stay with it. He's watching every tear you cry. Hold your head up high. Deliverance in night. The answer's closer than you think. Don't give in. You're gonna win. Be encouraged. Hey. When you're weak, what do? Lean on Him. When you're lost, what do? Lean on Him. When you're hurting deep inside, lean on Him. He'll be your God. Yes, He will. He's a promise keeper. Yes, He is. Strong deliverer. Yes, He is. Mighty defender. Yes, He is. Faithful forever. Yes, He is. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Toledo. Wake up. It is going to be a lovely day today.
That it is. Let's
pray. That's what the weatherman said, but you know he could be lying too.
Right. Absolutely. In the studio also, ladies and gentlemen, we have the insurance man himself, Tyrone McCain, Bishop, Doctor, Pastor, Man of God, McCain.
Good morning, Toledo. The real Tyrone is back. Good morning. Good morning.
What we got? Oh, Lord.
There he is, my man.
Yeah, there he is. In the studio, we have the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, good people of Metropolis.
Metropolis. Okay.
Yeah. Look,
And all employees of the Daily Planet.
look, Jesse got on some new tennis shoes.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. They just cleaned.
They cleaned.
Them the good pair.
Them the good pair. Yeah, we all got a pair of tennis shoes.
These were my gym shoes, and then I decided, those are school shoes.
School shoes.
I got a pair that I wear to the gym every once in a while. Then after I get done using them at the gym, I just throw them in my daily routines.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Rotations.
Gotcha.
There you go. That's that part
The
right there.
rotations. Got you.
That part right there. So those earrings are
Monty just don't know what it is to have somebody with style. That's all. That's all. Because all he can do is the bald head.
He said it looked like you got Skittles coming out of your ear.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
He didn't say
Taste the rainbow.
Man, listen. Can we all just get along? Not here on the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Actually, this is from one of my vendors. So.
Oh my God.
What's the name of the vendor?
I can't remember right now.
Ooh,
All right.
Yeah. I got her card. I
Yeah.
forgot to. Yeah. It's too early.
It's too early. It's too early. Absolutely. So, good morning to all our grinders out there. Thank you for being with us this morning. Again, the good Lord was willing. The creek didn't rise. So we are excited that today is Thankful Thursday. Can we just say Thankful Thursday today?
Yes, sir.
So we got a lot to be thankful for, man. I'm thankful for the rising of the sun, going down of the same. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's what I got to be thankful for, man, because he didn't have to wake me up this morning.
No, sir, he didn't.
Nope. But, people out here losing their lives, and, there's some violence going on in our city. It's starting to uptick.
Yep.
And you got these little knucklehead kids that think it's a game out here, and that is not where they want to be. So, absolutely. What's going on with you, Tyrone? What's going on in the insurance world?
Man, insurance is good. I was doing a trading the other day, so next week I'm gonna have some stuff to tell you about annuities, where it's another vehicle where you can make more money with your 401k, your pension, or if you got a Roth IRA. So I just started the training for that yesterday. So next week I have some good stuff for you. But insurance is great, and along with what you said with this uptick, insure your children.
Period.
I thought you said you were starting to trade.
No.
So I was like, oh, we trade insurance. Okay.
Training.
No,
Yeah.
training. Yes.
Yeah. We got a lot of those walking around Toledo, too. Okay.
Monty says you have on cheerleader jewelry.
Well, Monty, how would you know what cheerleader jewelry is?
Oh.
Ooh, there we go. So, let me tell you, I forgot. Wait, listen, man, I'd be so busy during the day that I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go down and do this, right? Then I was like, oh snap, I got the show to do. But at any rate, these two little knucklehead boys that was in my program, right, didn't believe fat meat was greasy, and they were the ones that got caught downtown playing with Mr. Muhammad.
Oh man.
Yeah, absolutely. Just bananas, just crazy. So the mom texted me and said they got court at 9. I just wanted to go to court, right?
Yeah.
Just to say, this is what I was trying to stop y'all from. But now y'all got to go through the system And it don't feel good when you are getting your freedom snatched from you.
Yes, sir.
That's
Right.
why you got to be careful, like who you pop off at.
That's right.
You know, even as grown folk. You know, I ain't gonna even front. I'll be wanting to go in somebody's mouth from time to time, but man, I'm too old now. I can't do the county, man.
No.
I can't do the county. I can't go through walking through the tunnel and sitting in the cage for 2 hours before they call me out so I can see if I'm gonna get OR bond.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can't do it.
It ain't worth it, man.
It ain't worth it. It is not worth it. And Lucas County Jail is not the best. It has not been for a long time. And they do need a new jail. They really do need a new jail. They do.
They need one bad.
They need one bad, man. So we definitely need that. But also, it's just sad to see what's going on with our children.
Yeah.
It's really, really sad. And we got to do something, ladies and gentlemen. We got to do something.
Got to do something.
Got to do something. So I'm like, well, kids don't believe fat meat greasy. They're going to find out.
It would be amazing if Toledo had a program that could help children, learn accountability and, things like that when it happens. So before it happens, it'd be amazing if we had a guy that did something like that.
Man, it would be nice. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, like
That
Major
would be-
Payne.
right.
Yeah, like
You know
Major
what?
Payne.
You know what? You know what?
Wouldn't that be something?
Guess what?
Left, right. Yeah.
Okay, so when we go on commercial break, I got something for y'all. See, I was gonna be nice.
being
man.
nice
Listen,
to
I
the damn city.
I was referencing the commercial.
I was referencing the program.
And I was referencing the commercial. Visual.
Visual aids.
So when they see it, they're like, "Oh, that's what they was talking
Right.
about."
Oh yeah,
So
y'all
now they
gonna
be
y'all
paying
gonna
attention.
y'all gonna see on the next break. Y'all gonna see after the next break who gonna come out.
See,
Y'all gonna I'm gonna let y'all have y'all way because I'm gonna have my way.
he gonna be here talking us. Attention, dummy. See what you started about to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the DJ Impress
Causing trouble in the chat.
Oh my
Causing
God.
trouble in the chat.
Man, listen, he do the most, man. He do the
Always,
most, man.
Always.
Good morning, Melissa. We appreciate you joining us this morning.
Katera.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning,
morning,
Cuzzo.
everybody.
Katera, good morning. And so, it's bananas, man. What's really going on in our community? And I'm gonna keep trying to push people to understand what's gonna go on with TPS. It's really gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole lot of 68 million they gotta figure out of lost money. So shout out to those who are trying to within the district that's trying to do what they can to, make it about our babies. Let me just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Let me leave it at that. What's going on with you, Dr. Liddell? Because, you got your little earrings on now, right?
I just decided to put some on this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
A lot of times I wear them and you just can't see them.
Okay.
Because of the earphones. So
Okay.
these you just can see. That's
Yeah,
the
we
difference.
see a whole lot of change in you since you and Stella done got our groove back now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna throw that one out there for the people in the back.
Well, you can't wallow in the past. You gotta move forward.
That part.
You
that
gotta
part.
upgrade.
I want to encourage some folks this morning. When we talk about Thankful Thursday, I want to encourage some folks this morning that when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change. And what I mean by that is that don't be afraid. When we talk about jumping off the porch, that's a true statement.
It really is.
We cannot be afraid to jump off the porch. So I have been in prayer, I've been fasting, and I've been asking God to enlarge my territory to do a greater work. Right?
Yeah.
So I put a little blur out there and I said, Columbus, Ohio, we're having our first Dose of Reality program May 16th. Why did 2,000 people share that? My phone has been ringing off the hook.
Wow.
The class is already booked.
That's what's
There
up.
you go.
The class is already booked. And so you have not because you ask not.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
So when God can trust you what he's giving you because you've been faithful over little, but he's allowing you to be ruler over many, how many of us can testify that we've been we've been faithful over a little for a long time.
Long time.
Absolutely.
A long,
long
time. You know, and us sitting at this table can really attest to that because, I mean, ain't Jesse, how long you and Dr. Liddell been doing this?
Graphics, 30
20
years.
20 plus years.
See?
I've been in the game 30 years.
And
30. Wow.
it's been 30?
I look good for what I am.
Okay. Well, we
She
didn't. We,
almost said it.
look,
I know. It don't matter. I'm
look.
48.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Man.
Yeah, she had a head start. So I started in 2002. So
Yeah, I
20
started in 97.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So,
she had a 5 years, even though we're the same age.
all right.
Yeah,
But you just had a little.
Yeah, I was I was in school for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Yeah. So, but again, even with you transitioning Tyrone out of what you were doing to jump off the porch and get into the insurance business,
Yep. And I only been in this it's just turned 6 years this year.
6 years.
And so it's hard. And like I had to learn myself, you are a lot farther than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
Because you look at people that have been doing it a lot longer than you have, and you wonder why are they doing it, how they're doing it, and I'm not. And it's longevity.
Right.
You can't, when you jump off the porch, you don't jump off the porch and become a millionaire in a week.
Right, right.
It takes time.
Patience.
Right.
Yes, and a lot of hard work. So
A lot of patience.
a lot of patience.
Yeah. And what people don't understand sometimes is just because we look good, just because we going through the motions doesn't mean that we're in that space that we really desire to be in.
Right. Facts.
Because I'll be honest, listen, this conference, I've been ready to just, say, you know what? F all this.
So,
Because it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work that you have to do to get things in place. But I have to remember God assigned this to me.
That's right.
right.
And I can't just drop it because it's hard.
Right.
We can't walk away from the assignments that we're given just because it's hard. Mm-hmm. Because if he gave you the vision, he'll make provision.
That's right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we got to keep pushing.
So yeah, when you jump off so I jumped off the porch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, okay, let me step out on faith, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just jump off the porch. What I didn't realize, when God knows that you're ready, right? It'll happen suddenly.
Yeah.
But the backside of that is people, because we live in a microwave society, right? People want things at the snap of a finger without making those sacrifices for you to really appreciate the greater down the line.
Absolutely.
And some people might be saying, well, when is my greater coming? Because I've been waiting a long time. I've been doing this for 20 years, helping kids consistently, and it's been a long time. But again, when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change. And you can't worry about those who are around you, who don't support you, who don't like you, who don't value you. You got to be able to continue to be faithful over little.
That's right.
So you can allow God to make you ruler over many.
Yep.
Yeah. And that even goes back to your own self-reflection and how you see yourself. Because the more you love yourself and the more time you put into yourself, the better you show up.
And that's the key. That is the key. When you give yourself that time, sometimes it's hard for us to recognize what time looks like.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes we want to speed up time
Yeah.
Yeah.
when we really need to take our time.
Right.
Yep.
It's it reminds me
That's a
of
t-shirt right there.
Yeah.
That is a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was in Memphis, working at the University of Memphis, I had a boss. She worked my last nerve. But one thing I will say is she was so hard on me that it made me really kind of think about things and how I approach things. Because here it was, I had more degrees than my boss, but she made more money than me and was the head. And it bothered me, not because she was there, but because of how she treated those who were under her that had more degrees than her, because everyone had more degrees than her. So we had these reviews, And you know, when we get jobs, we're always working and we're working quick. Make sure we're getting it done. And one day she told me, she said, I want you to slow down so you can speed up.
Yep.
And when she first said it, I'm like, what you mean? But, I said it in my head, I didn't say it to her. But later, the more I went through my career and got to this space that I've been in, that really sunk in with me, because it was like I had been moving at a fast pace, getting things done and accomplishing a lot, but I still wasn't at a peaceful place. But when the brakes were hit, I had to slow down. I had no choice. I hit a brick wall. And when I slowed down, I began to see how God was speeding things up as far as ministry, as far as where I was spiritually. So it made sense. If we take our time, we end up on top because we've paid attention to the details. We've done the necessary work. So when we need to be in that place, when we speak those words, it happens quickly. And I can attest to when we're ready and we begin to speak, things happen quickly.
Yes.
And it's crazy because I know that happens. And even when it comes to that conference, you know, it's like, you know, just say what you need. So that's where I'm at this moment, is saying what I need, because God began to show me as I spoke things, things started happening.
Right.
So you definitely have to speak it.
Yep.
You have to speak, because, and I always say this to my clients. I always say there's death and life in the power of the tongue.
Absolutely.
So you have to be careful what you speak,
Right.
when you speak it, and how you speak
That's
it.
right.
Because if we want to win, we have to speak that winning, even if it feels like we're losing.
Absolutely.
Even if it feels like we're losing. And that is literally how I've just been, you know, I treat my car most days, because right now I need to be clean, but I try to treat my car like the car I want.
Right,
I try
absolutely.
to treat my home like the home that I want.
Yeah.
And you know, I go back to what I often reflect back to where I was. And I know that I'll get back to where I was, how I was in Orlando. But I had to go through some things in order to get greater.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to lose, like Fantasia said, you have to lose to win again.
Man.
So I had to lose a whole lot. I had to lose a whole life.
Man.
Really.
Yeah. That's real
I had
talk.
to lose a whole life
That's transparency right
to
there.
get back to where I am now. And no, I may not have the finest things, but
Keep talking,
Stay
Dr.
in it,
Liddell.
Liddell. Stay in
They
it.
say
Stay in it.
look, come on, minister.
right.
Come on, look, come on, man.
Let me remove money. How about that?
Man, come on, minister.
When I had to lose things in order to get to where I am now. And sometimes, you know, I look back and it's like, why didn't I do this or do that, or why did I go down this path? But it was necessary. I had to get to a point where I was focusing on me and what God had for me.
Okay.
I had to get to a point where I could hear and I could see, because now I'm more cautious.
Okay.
Even when it comes down to dating, I'm to the point now where if it begins to look uncomfortable, if it begins to sound familiar, if it begins to be something that I can't see myself dealing with, I'ma just,
There you go.
you know.
It sounds to me, and it's for you, Tyrone, that God had to break us down
Break us down, yeah.
in order to build us back up.
Absolutely.
And that breakdown, build up, breakdown, build up, man, that's a hard thing.
It's a
It is.
real hard thing.
And the question is, are you willing to go through it? See, people want to get to the final
Yeah.
thing. Like we
you
want
can't
the
skip
glitz and
steps.
glam. You know, people want to make big money, but even in the people who make big money, there's still trials and tribulations they have to go
Absolutely.
through to
Yes,
get there.
absolutely.
Because the more you make, the bigger the bills.
Man, right?
More responsibility.
Exactly.
And people, I had to check myself on this, because, you know, you tell God, you know, God, I just want to run my race and do it the way I'm supposed to do it. but it's hard when you trying to run your race and you watching everybody else take off the blocks and it feel like you're not going nowhere. And then you get upset and then you get frustrated.
Transparency.
And then
moment.
you don't want to, it's like, okay, well, why am I even, I shouldn't even be doing this because I'm not doing or making what I think I should be. And then, you know, especially nowadays with social media and people posting the highlights, you know, you see people that's in the same field as you, driving what you want to drive, living where you want to live, and they doing the exact same thing you doing. But then when you get into it, they went through everything you went through to get to the point where they are now. And like I said earlier, they've been doing it a lot longer than you.
Right.
And so you just have to learn to take your time. And like Liddell said, you go through things, and it's like when you have a plant. You have to prune a plant at some point because all the branches aren't good anymore. And if you don't cut off the bad branches, the plant won't grow.
Right.
So God got to prune us sometime. He got to take the stuff away, peel the stuff off. And when he takes it away, like she said, it makes you focus more.
Right.
Because now you have a singular focus to where before your mind is bang, 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 bang everywhere.
Right.
And you can't focus on what you need to focus on.
Right.
And sometimes that'll cause you to make mistakes.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of mistakes.
Right.
It's the social media era if you think about it.
Right.
Like someone on my live said, people want the prosperity and not endure the process.
Right.
And she also said, spend too much time watching the next person
Yep.
instead of focusing on instead
gotta
of
put your
getting your
blinders
focus.
on. Yep.
And you know, that's I guess one thing about being a creative for me, I have so many ideas in my head. I have so many things. Like I'm one of those people that I'll be in the bed and 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I've had a dream and I'm up because I cannot go back to sleep because it's in my head. You know, even when it comes down to, you know, what I wear, how I do things, you know, even to my hair, you know, that for so long I wanted to lock my hair, but because I was married and my husband desired me to keep my curls, you know, I did what he desired and not what I truly wanted. But now, you know, even when on the days where I think my hair is horrible, I'll have somebody say, I really love your hair like that. So it's like God will always send you reminders, you know, just when you think, you know, oh, this ain't, you know, I'm not doing it right. Or you see somebody else doing something and you desire what they want.
Right.
And God will send you a reminder like, nope, keep going, stay the course, keep going. Because, you know, even in doing locks, it's a journey. It's a process. You know, days like today where, you know, no. But at the end of the day, what I see versus what someone else sees is different.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to be mindful of that.
Yeah.
God gives us visions to carry out. And so you have to carry it out in spite of what you think it looks like to someone else.
That's right.
Because in the very moment that you carry it out, you're helping someone else.
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I want to say this. Like when I came back from California, I wanted to do the Rise and Grind morning show. I came back in December of 22, and I had to start all the way over, like all the way over from zero. So to have to build what you already had before, you know, it's frustrating.
Oh my God.
And
Very.
and it takes time. So
Man.
during that time, I'm thinking, okay, I really want to do this. I really want to do it right now. And I got in a situation to where I could have done it, but it wasn't 100% what I wanted it to be. I worked at the radio station. I worked at Buckeye. I worked at the TV station. This is all from 2022 to 2025.
Okay.
This is what I was navigating, trying to get pieces together. And I'm doing podcasts at the radio station that I worked at. And I'm like, this is not my space. This is not how I wanted to feel. This is not how I wanted to look. But it took time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took patience because, of course, I'm like, oh man, this is not working, or this is not where I want to be. But it took me to realize, okay, if God is going to do something, He's going to do it on His time.
Right.
Let me just wait.
Right.
Right.
Let me, but I'm still working at the same time, working towards what I want, what my goal is, which is to have this space here.
Right.
And I mean, eventually, of course, in December, when we did our first show, Sean, we didn't have a sponsor.
We did.
We had no sponsors to read at all.
Yeah.
It was just us.
Yeah.
But
And I still ain't had a day off. But
I knew what the end goal was, and I knew what it could be. And of course, we had the plan, the blueprint from how I did it before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about being patient, listening, and still working towards where you want to go
and taking the steps, man. Like you said,
Yeah.
you worked at the radio station, you work at Buckeye Cable. You know, you did all these things, and it's the steps, to get you to where we are now.
I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy what I've gone through.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking last night. I was actually meditating, and in my meditation time, I thought about. So my son still lives with me, right? And I was like saying to myself, I said, "Man, my son is amazing, right?" Because my son could have easily, my oldest son, he didn't listen to me. God rest his soul, but my baby boy, Sean, all the stuff that I've been through and all the things that he's seen, the one movie that I cannot watch because I cry is Pursuit to Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was me and my son, right? And for me to have gone through everything that I've gone through to birth something that's literally here to help our city, my son saw me struggle, right? But I say all that to say is that even through my struggle, he remained to be solid.
Yep.
Which means he could have easily flipped the script and got out there with some kids and could have been wilding out. And his excuse could have been like, I could do what I want to do because the people don't care about you.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And so I was just like, wow. I was like, thank you, God, for protecting him, watching over us. But the things that we lose, I'm just kind of saying what Jesse was saying, the things that we lose, right? Man, when I walked away from corporate America, I had, and I'm honest to say this, because of my investments that I made, I had right at $1 million. Okay. I spent all of that and then some trying to keep this program afloat 20 years later.
Yeah.
The sacrifices that you make coming out of your pocket, meaning like you got this little nest egg and you paying your bills off of that, and you trying to, make sure your kids got clothes and shoes and food, and you just steady pulling. And then you get frustrated because no one is sewing back into you or even donating to you, right? For you to do the things that you need to do. But in life, ladies and gentlemen, it is called God must break you down in order to build you up. Because it's not about your ladder, it's about your greater. And you got to be able to be in that position of greater to understand that you got to think back. So when we think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, right? We got to be thankful and grateful that we are now at a place where we are able to sow, right? Yep. And so when I'm leading with this before we take our commercial break, you have a Cash App, Dr. Liddell. I want you to put your Cash App up on the screen. I want at least 5 people, right? This is how you're supposed to really sow and ask, right? I want 5 people to sow $100 to be a sponsor for her Unfinished Girl Conference. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that if you sow $100, God going to make you a millionaire. I'm not going to tell you that. But what I will tell you is because speak those things as though they not, as though they were. And I believe that we are in a season of sowing into people's lives because, again, when we're faithful over little, God will make us ruler over many. And you have not because you ask not, because you're not sowing into good soil. So I need 5 people to sow $100 to Dr. Liddell for her Unfinished Girl Conference. That's all I need, because we are going to start sowing into people's lives and blessing people. That's what the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show is about. It's about blessing people. When you become a sponsor, hear me now, believe me later. When you become a sponsor for the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, do you know that your business is being promoted through other platforms? I shout your business out even on Check-In Podcast. It's about value. It's about sowing and helping people understand they're greater.
Yep.
We can no longer be in a season of lack. No more. We can't. Because we want to do great things, but we have to speak great things. So if you start sowing, and I'm asking 5 people to sow, $100 to Dr. Liddell for her Unfinished Girl Conference. That will secure you a sponsorship for the event. And we're going to help her raise this money for this event. And we're going to make it happen. So I need 5 people that would do that. God bless you. We appreciate you. And we're going to take a commercial break. And shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studios, Toledo Arc, A Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Business, and Solution Work Spa. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Looking for leaks, that's all.
You looking for leaks? Okay.
And nothing came in here, they had no buckets set up in this area,
No.
okay? And that's the wall there, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can die on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Oh, okay. That's why I looked down. I said,
and you know what? When you touch this
oh, Lord.
that's also late. Well, that's why I had stopped talking.
Oh, I thought that turned the TV off? Oh, okay. That's why I looked down. I was like, oh.
The lights is flickering.
Oh.
I was like, wait,
These big old feet. How you doing? Good. Well, I love black people. Everybody had to look like. Monty? Uh-oh. Troublemaker.
these are for you.
Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer. Clap, 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 stomp, stomp, let the beat ride slow. Glass City blues with a hip hop flow from the east side, hustle to the west side. Pride, we the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time. Step in time. Oh, down by the water. Glass cuts deep, but it makes us stronger. Boots too heavy, but we still keep stepping. 419, yeah, that's the only direction. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer. No. Boots in the mud, stepping on the glass, catching that walleye. Toledo soul, damn, it don't get no realer. Boots in the mud. Step by step, I'm climbing high. Left my baggage, kissed it goodbye. New shoes on my feet, scuffed the ground. Echoes of dreams, no longer bounded.
Air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. When I say sir, yes, sir, I need to hear you say sir, yes, sir. Do I make myself clear?
Lord.
Now look, he done choked his own self
That's what,
up.
see, God don't like ugly. See what happened?
Done choked his own self up.
The major is down. Lord.
Done choked himself.
Sean, behave yourself, man. We got company.
We put the cash up on the screen for Dr. Liddell if you want to donate.
Yes.
It's up there.
Yes.
Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's the Sergeant Mahone here at the boot camp at 419 Rise and Grind Show with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Toledo. It's a great day to have a great day on purpose.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, when I say we got the insurance man in the house, we have Tyrone McCain of McCain Insurance and Casualty.
We apologize, Toledo, for the actions of Major Payne this morning. The hat has totally turned Sean into another person. But good morning, everybody. And I don't know how much longer this is going to last, but we do apologize.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, turn to your left, your right. Mouth, face. We got the producers of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start muting these microphones.
Start muting the mics and the cameras, Jesse.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Let me transition back, ladies and gentlemen. Since y'all
Back
keep
to
cracking
himself.
about me, y'all keep talking about me, I'm going to go on and do my little book. But let me say this before.
You need water?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I didn't quite let it come from my gut.
Yeah, that was back of your throat. Yeah.
Look.
You just lean it back. You got to sit
Yeah.
up.
You know what? Y'all
Use your
gonna,
diaphragm.
You know what? Y'all
Yeah.
gonna leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm just
Y'all gonna leave me alone. So, at any rate, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what we do in the boot camp program to get children's attention. Not screaming and yelling in their face, not making them feel less than, but to wake they ass up so they understand that, this is not going to be fun whatsoever. So that was just my little tease for you guys, since you guys keep calling me Major Payne. So it is what it is.
And that's what happened.
That's what happens.
That's what happens, folks.
Happens, folks. So, yeah. But I mean what I say. Okay.
You say what you mean.
I mean, say, that's right. So, at any rate, we have a guest in the house.
We do.
We have a guest in the house. We are always excited to have wonderful guests on the show. We've had some amazing people on this show, and you have just added yourself to the list of amazing people. Share who you are and what you do.
My name on Facebook is KZ. I'm a fine art mentor,
Okay.
and I'm also a ballroom instructor. So pretty much everything creative I do, and I love being able to share my story and what inspired me to start mentoring children.
Wow.
For
art classes.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Wow. So what inspired you to jump off the porch, as we would say here?
Honestly, because just thinking back to when I was a child, I didn't have many resources. I wasn't given a voice. I wasn't able to express myself the way I wanted to. So that's really my inspiration, my motivation to, give children a safe space to learn a new skill, or just come to just relax and get away from whatever they're stressing from, whether it be school, home, bullies outside, whatever. You can come to my place and we can figure that out. We can learn some new coping mechanisms for that.
Okay. Wow.
So
Wow.
that's- Yeah.
So tell us where you from, like your schooling, like tell us that.
Yeah. So I have a pretty rough story.
Okay.
Upbringing. I dropped out in 10th grade. I was going to Boucher. I had a really tough I had a tough time at home, and my mother just was not very supportive of me. So I went and got my GED when I was pregnant with my second child. And from there I went to college and You know, became a medical assistant. I have an associate in cybersecurity. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
That's good.
And
That's
I'm
good.
from Toledo, by the way.
Okay. What side of town?
Originally from the east, raised on the south end. Now I'm back on the east.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So how long have you been doing what you've been doing now?
Honestly, since I can remember, ballroom instructing not so long.
Okay.
I've been very creative since I've been a toddler. I started off with like just sketching and drawing with pencil, and then I started experimenting more when I got more confident in my skill around, I would say it was about 17, 18 when I started painting.
Wow.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience and a lot of dedication, because you could go and paint something and be like, oh, that was fun, and never do it again.
Right.
But if you sit there and you actually appreciate what you can create, it's
Right.
gonna make you more compelled to come back to it.
I admire you extremely creative people, because I can't paint, I can't draw, I can color sometimes.
In the lines?
In the
Yeah, in the
lines.
line, I'm good with
Okay.
a crayon, but like I gotta have a book. Like I can't just like take a piece of paper and be like, okay, I'm gonna turn this into this. I admire people that can do that.
You know what? I'm with there. I'm with
Yeah,
you. Because I ain't gonna take no pencil, but doodle. That's
Yeah,
about it.
right.
That's about it.
And I want to applaud you, because you talk of having a rough childhood, but you turned it.
Right.
And some people stay right there in that struggle
yeah.
and can never get out of it. So that's why we deal with a lot of people who may still be in, lower income, the same type of lower paying jobs, because they never desire to do more for themselves because of their beginning.
Yeah.
And then
So
to do
because-
more, and then you have the
Yes.
desire to help other
Others.
people. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the fact that you took that beginning and transformed it into something greater is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Especially to deal with the youth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yes.
now they see that despite how their beginning is, that there is hope,
Yes.
that something's greater coming from that.
And that's the whole end goal. I know that with the AI and all of this digital art, the natural art, the real art is going to dissipate. It's going to become obsolete.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen.
Right.
Like
Yes.
Toledo is such a creative city. Like
Yeah.
you can go downtown and see paintings and murals everywhere. So that means something. Like there's a lot of talent that goes unnoticed here.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't pursue anything, is because they're
Yeah.
never noticed. It's always
Yeah.
the popular people that are
Yeah.
being put on more, and
Yes.
not people that started from where I am or from where I started. And that's another thing that I wanted to disclose, is that I make my art classes very affordable. They're only $10 per child per hour. So
Oh, okay.
$10 an hour, and it's not for my gain. Like I said,
right.
it is for pouring back into the community. The $10 is to cover the cost of any materials that's used. There will be liability forms assigned upon arrival, but that should be expected with any
Right.
kind of
Exactly.
arts and crafts.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, that-
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. And so we talk about, Dr. Liddell and Tyrone, we talk about your purpose is not profit.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
about the impact and not about the income.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And a lot of people miss that. And I say it all the time. People are so busy chasing the bag that they miss the blessing.
Right.
You know?
So you mentioned the AI and how creatives, a lot of people see it as jeopardizing us creatives, but allowing those who are not as creative to tap into our space. What people don't understand is creatives like myself and Jesse, we've had access to it for a very long time because of the software that we use that has already tapped into it. The difference is we understand how to use it properly to get what we need. So for a while now, if we needed something that wasn't in the picture or we needed to remove something, we had the way to do that. Now you have the ability to create something fully with AI. But the trick is, as a creative, we know what to say, how to say it, and the way to say it to get it to look the way we need it to look.
That went like way over my head,
And
Tyrone.
what she's saying is, Sean.
Okay.
I don't know, but what I take it is like, you know, people, the AI people, you can tell everybody's making
The same
flyers.
the flyer.
You
and they
can
all
tell
look alike.
whoever made everybody's flyer made with AI. You can tell. Yeah. And then you have people like her, people like Liddell, people like Sean, Jesse, who know how to actually be creative. Because I can go to AI right now and tell make me a flyer, but it's gonna look like the other 30,000.
Okay.
So
okay. And the reason why I'm saying that because this I don't know this lane.
Me neither.
So when people, the creative people, when they talk, I'll be just blew back because I'll be like, that's a different type of language.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
understand.
Yeah.
So here's the blessing in what she's doing. Because she's teaching a skill that's foundation. When I went to design school, the foundation for the first half of my schooling, it was all painting, it was drawing, it was mixing
me too.
colors
Yes, color
by
theory.
hand.
Yep, color
We
theory.
never touched the computer until the second half. And that was because they wanted to make sure that if there was ever no computer, we could still create.
Exactly. Exactly.
So she's creating a foundation. I know color like I do because I spent hours upon hours mixing paints to get the exact color that was needed. So when it comes to color correction, I understand what needs to be done to fix the color. That is what she's teaching. She is helping build a
that part.
foundation for youth. That is something that AI can't take away. Because what's going to happen is everybody out here creating these flyers, and when they all realize that their chicken on their food flyers all look just like everybody else's chicken plate, what can I do? Yeah, I'm like, I done seen the same plate of chicken in everybody's flyer.
Yeah.
So the thing is, what do we do to change that? What do we do to tell it what to do to make it different? So what she's doing is creating something that those, no matter what they do, they don't even have to be a creative, but to work in marketing and understand what to explain to someone that they need. To work as a painter, you know, maybe it's a contractor, an architect. There's those foundational skills that you need as a creative that will help in what she's doing.
this is why
Yes.
I sell insurance, because I don't know the end of
So
You didn't get that foundation.
So I'm gonna tell you what was mind blowing for me yesterday. So I'm checking the podcast, and Jesse is running commercials, and I see this Jamaican reggae commercial. Right, it blew me away. Right, because I was like, wow, Jesse, you do that? He was like, yeah, that's nothing, and I'm like, to me, that was like mind blowing.
Yeah.
That a creator can take the idea and create and put those together like that.
Yep.
It was mind blowing because I was like, whoa. And then he was like, it got kind of crowded in there, so I really couldn't and I was I was cool with what I saw.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah. So one of the when I first, like, my first real career job was here at 24, and that was one of the things I had to do was sit down with the person, like, and you had already tasted the food, so you already had a certain connection to the person, and that's really what it takes, is having a connection, having an understanding of what. So Jesse wasn't just creating just based on pictures that person said they wanted, but based on, you know, that experience. If you have a bad experience, you're going to communicate that a bad experience. But if you have a great experience, then the ability to visually communicate that to someone else becomes even greater.
Yeah. Wow.
So back to her. That foundation that she's providing for the students, for the youth, is phenomenal.
So where do you hold your classes at?
So as of now, I mean, I've been trying to find a studio space for a long time. I've been very unlucky. So now I'm hosting them out of my house.
Okay.
For the time being, I have a very safe space. Safety is like my number one thing.
Facts,
And so yeah, hosting out of my house. 1 hour classes, $10 an hour. For adults, it's a little more, just because they're not starting out from the beginning. Like they have some type of foundational skills that they come with.
Okay.
And even if they don't, that's fine. I can help with that too. And we were talking about color theory. That's one of the very first classes I teach is color theory. Because without color,
theory.
how are we going to paint anything?
Right. Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you said you're doing it out of your home. What are the times that you do it?
Honestly, I'm very flexible. So I really I have a group for my clients on Facebook, and I let them tell me what time is good for them. And then we'll just make like an average. I'll come in between, and then there's a time. 6 o'clock Sunday. If you can't make it, just let me know. If you can, just show up. I don't mind.
Right. Right. So I work with youth as well. Have been for a long time. I think what we have to do, because we have this group called the Circle, right?
Okay.
In the Circle, we focus on partnership, collaboration, and resources. And what we have to do is, like, I'm thinking to myself, I need to connect with you because I want to be able to give our youth more than what they're getting. So not only are they getting like behavior mod, but they're getting art. Now they can get something else. And it's us bringing our resources together to help our community, help our children.
Yeah.
And I think we have to have the village mentality.
Yeah.
And your classes are affordable where we can take 10 kids, right? Have you come to the space and being able to do art projects with the kids.
I would love that.
Yes.
I would
yes,
love
yes,
that.
Yes. DJ Impress has a behavioral health agency, and he has kids, and that'd be awesome for him for you to go to his space and do some art with the youth as well. So we gotta pump you up.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my passion. It's my passion.
Yes.
So I'm ready.
And you know me working like I do, I also have youth as well that I have access to, working. And just being the I should say branding business person that I am, in my head I'm already thinking of, as you say that, how we can give you more exposure to help you not just ask them what time, but just set times.
Right.
And people will show up.
And that's what I want to get to. Like, I want to be able to just like set a time. But since I'm since I'm slow growing right now, it's like I have to average out everyone.
Right.
And essentially, it's just going to come to you setting a schedule you desire and going with it.
Absolutely.
Going with it.
I'm ready.
When I first started doing things, I learned sometimes you get one person, sometimes you get 20.
Yeah.
It's small beginnings. So don't be afraid of them. Just set the time and people will begin to show.
And I noticed that a lot of the barriers that hold back the children from coming to my art classes are the parents. Because of their work schedules or their transportation, or they just not feeling good.
Yeah.
So that is something that was very concerning to me. The children wanted to come, but it was something that the parents had going on. And I want to be able to help, figure that kind of thing out, but I can't do that unless they come.
Right.
You have to arrive. I can't help you if you don't allow me to help.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Absolutely. So that's that's definitely a problem.
Yes.
A problem that you can find a solution for, I should say.
Yes.
There is always a solution to a problem, and you've already got part of it because you're providing something for them.
Yes.
So now it's just connecting them to that solution. So it's going to come.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a commercial break. We got to pay some bills. Shout out to our sponsors, Legal Shield by Anita Madison, Sir Sandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie LLC, The Unfinished Girl Conference, The Tabernacle Church, H-Town, Premier Screening LLC, Deborah Barnett, Get Your Affairs in Order, Mom's House, and the pink hair male lady.
Purple.
Purple hair.
Yeah, purple hair. Yeah, purple. See, I can't get my colors right. See,
Color theory is what you
I need
need.
a color theory class. Absolutely. There we go. Never too old to learn, right? For the Lupus Foundation. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Let's be right back.
Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican reggae kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke, right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song, you them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you go 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen.
To be able to come out and see all these kids and everyone get together so that we can put a smile on all the other kids' faces is super. It makes my heart smile.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. Two for the work. Caffeinated conversations. You heard them here first.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Hello, my
My name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Pulled up on the curb, engine humming low. Your suitcase in your lap, saying let's just go. City's fading fast in the rear view glow. 1,000 miles behind us, we'll let it all go.
My heart's racing faster than the wheels on the ground. Every turn we take, we're leaving no ghosts in this town. You squeeze my hand, and I feel it clear. No looking back now, it's just us here.
No more goodbyes in the pouring rain. No more shadows calling our name. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight. You're singing to the radio, barefoot on the seat.
I swear I never knew love could taste this sweet. The city lights shrink in the rearview glass. This time, baby, we ain't going back.
Your jacket on my shoulders, your voice in my ear.
Oh, the noise in my head disappears. We got nothing but this moment and the open road, and that's enough to carry this load.
No more fear in the rearview frame. No more running from who we became. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
Let the engine burn away what we've been through.
I got nothing but this love in you.
Don't need a map, we'll find a way. Together, all we need is a night and a full tank to stay.
We're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
No destination, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi tonight. Ooh.
Static crackles like a morning fire. Dial spins
Here we go. Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Great morning, good people of Toledo.
Yes. Also, we are in the studio with the insurance man himself, the Bishop, Dr. Pastor Tyrone McCain.
There you go. Good morning to High Point, North Carolina.
There you go. There you go.
High Point.
Also, we are in the studio with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, Camden, North Carolina.
Camden, North Carolina.
Good morning, Raleigh.
Yes. Man, I bet they got some decent weather right now.
Yeah, everywhere except where Duke is. It's a dark cloud.
That's Camden.
Yeah, it's a dark cloud over Camden.
A real dark cloud.
Yes. Yes.
Aw.
It's a
The
dark
sky
cloud
is
over
Carolina
North
blue
Carolina,
everywhere
too.
else, though.
Didn't North Carolina get eliminated before Duke?
It doesn't matter. As long as Duke goes home, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the new coaching hire,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Malone.
We'll talk about that on Monday on the Win or Lose Sports Podcast with myself, Jesse Coleman, and the DJ Impress. I have opinions.
You have opinions?
Yes.
You
Okay.
got a lot to say about that.
You got a lot to say about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm saving that for my show.
I'm saving
Right.
that for the Win and Lose show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the KZ in the house. Entrepreneur, arts and crafts, greatness,
Fine arts.
fine arts.
Fine arts.
Fine arts.
We got to give him the right terminology. You know, Sean's still learning this stuff.
Hey, I'm with you.
Look, right on my head. Look.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome back to the show. So we were just talking during the break about like some of the things that you have to battle with, you know, as far as, and so people, you know, my phone is blowing up. I apologize. People are unaware that you and Dr. Liddell have arthritis, or you have rheumatoid arthritis.
Yes.
Yeah. And so talk to people that how you get through your days sometimes, especially with 3 children.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe for me, I can't say for anyone else, but for me, it's all in the mind. One thing that I live by, a quote that I live by, I believe his name is Will Dyer or Dwight Dyer. I can't remember his name, but it goes, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Just said that to this morning.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, what really helps me is telling myself that I'm not sick. I don't feel this. It's just pain. I can get through it. And 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, whoa, hold on. I don't feel the pain anymore. Like,
Right.
okay. And also eating right. The Mediterranean diet we were talking about, it's very important. The fish oil, omega-3s, is very important for joint health. And just really just pushing myself for my students, my kids. I'm a single, divorced mother of 3 sons. So
3
I have
boys.
Yes, 3 sons.
Ooh.
So I
Boy
have
moms.
to, I have to push. Like I have to really push harder than I would with if I were by myself. And it's really just, it's my children and my students.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me going.
Man, absolutely. And we talk about real things like this.
Yeah.
We have the Lupus Foundation that has come on the show. Their CEO has come on our show as well. And things that people just don't realize.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Liddell was talking about, like when her arthritis flares up in her hip, right? It's like you don't know what people are really feeling and going through when they are having these flare-ups.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, atmosphere and weather are a big thing.
Yes.
You know, and that leads you to figure out what is the things that help you. People don't realize it is what we eat. It is what we do. You know, I could lay there all day and say I'm in pain, or I can get up and move because movement does help. I used to, you know, but some people think that like yoga's demonic, you know, because of some
What?
of yes, a lot of people say that yoga is demonic because of
church people.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
That makes sense now.
yeah, because of, you know, how it's used in certain cultures. But if you're using it so that you can move, so
Right.
you can get through your day, if you're using it to stretch, what is the problem? And so when I kind of got past, and found out for myself that it actually is a benefit for me, yoga, Pilates, stretch, even lifting weights, it all helps. So I do it, walking, whatever you can do to stay mobile. People don't realize, I could sit there all day and be in pain, or I can continue to do the things that are going to help me feel better. Now, like I said before, when I lived in Florida, it was a completely different thing because the sun is a great benefit.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I keep saying I need to get on a plane, even if it's just a 48-hour trip, and go to the beach.
Right.
And not to go to the beach to see the water. Well, I love the water, it's calming, but to be in the sun, because that sun getting into your bones is what helps.
I agree.
Right.
So, anybody who deals with any kind of body ache, bone pains, whatever, you have to get in the sun to let it soak into those areas, those joints.
Right, absolutely.
And just be mobile with it.
Right.
So it's a lot you have to learn, but you have to learn what your body can and cannot take.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I was a robot Saturday night, but I got up Sunday
You
morning.
did the robot Saturday night?
I was the robot. I was the robot.
You was
yeah.
the robot.
Did the robot.
Yeah. You stand up, sit down.
Right.
But I made it through. And Sunday it was better. And by Monday I was back, to feeling much better about it. But it's just something you have to learn.
Right.
But you also have to learn when to sit down.
Yeah,
Sit
that
your
part.
tail down.
Yep.
That part.
Sit
that
your tail
part.
down. And even though I did want to go to my girl Tiffany event Saturday night, my body just said, hey, no.
Yeah.
And I could have, called, she's like, hey, I would have came and got you. But at the same time, my body said, set your tail down.
Sit down.
Right.
So it's in those moments where sit down.
Yeah, of course.
You've got to sit down. Otherwise, you will suffer
Yes.
even longer.
Right.
And I get it. Sometimes people can't because after work, they have to do certain jobs.
Right.
But in those moments, you got to figure out what's going to help you get through.
Right. That part. That part right there.
Also, lowering your stress levels helps tremendously.
Yes.
Now, when you're stressed, you're more prone to having a flare up.
Yes.
When you're relaxed and calm and not going through daily trials and tribulations, you're probably gonna be good to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that is why I had a flare up because
it's stress.
the week of rain, working, and then going to an event on Saturday, and it was high impact because there was a lot of people, a lot of talking, a lot of things going on, and then to have to shift to focus on preparing for Sunday service. My body just said, okay, enough is enough. And so that's when the decompression comes in, when the lowering the stress level has to take place. So you have to know when to say, okay, my stress level has reached its top. Because in all honesty, when you're in pain, your stress levels increase.
Yep.
Your blood pressure goes up. Once that pain hits, it's all bad. So
Jesus.
you have to learn, and I can even tell too because when my blood pressure is rising, because my vision starts to get blurry.
Yeah.
So once I knew I was on my computer, I'm like, wait, what's this say? Yeah, it's time to sit down.
Wow.
So you have to just unplug.
So KZ, one thing that we say here on this platform, this show, is that speak those things as though they not as though they were. My question to you is, what is your vision for what it is that you're doing when it comes to the fine arts?
My vision would be to have my own studio, my own, I guess you could say,
Creative space.
Yeah, creative space, and also just watching my students flourish. Like that's my vision. Like I want to bring in people, individuals without skill or a little bit of skill and turn them into fine artists. And I really hope that I can find a studio space soon because it would be so much easier. Like I've tried to, work with the Collingwood Art Center, but everyone wants to work with the Collingwood Art Center. So it's just like everywhere is very saturated with people that.
I want you to look her up on Facebook. Her name is Audrey Johnson.
Audrey Johnson.
Yes.
Okay.
Reach out to Audrey Johnson. Tell her that we sent you.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, we and Sean Mahone as well. And I believe she can assist you with a space.
Okay.
Because it's called, what is it? Embracing the artist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and she's real big on that.
Yeah.
Because she even called me. I had a situation that happened about our program. I needed a space. And she immediately reached out to me and said, hey, if you need a space, I got you. Right? So when you said art studio, I know Audrey can look out for you. I know that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because that's what we're about. You know, again, we have this group called The Circle, and then we have the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. We have the Check-In Podcast, so I would love for you to be a guest on the Check-In Podcast.
And the Creative Cutie discussions.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we have that.
So before you do that, I need to say this. You mentioned the arthritis and you need to unplug. You mentioned doing adult classes. Have you considered doing adult classes that help with reducing stress creatively?
I absolutely have. Absolutely. That is part of my blueprint.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
what's
a necessity.
Yes.
Because I lived in a space, Orlando, that was very creative, like our downtown, but the entire city was. It was easy to find things to do, date nights, just girlfriend nights out to do creatively.
Yes.
And that, what you're doing could be something that is needed here. I know there's a few places, but yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I like to do,
very
Tyrone?
What's that?
I like to get me a bottle of 1800 silver.
Oh, gosh.
And I like to just listen to my jazz and smoke a cigar and chill out, brother.
You know what I like to do?
What do you like to do?
I get Legos. And I tell my kids, don't talk to me for 2 hours.
There you go.
And that lasts 30 minutes. But in those 30 minutes, I'm good.
That's a form of art, right?
Right. Yeah, that's a form of art.
That's as close as I got.
So
Becomes Bob the Builder.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But you know, it really is. Like I do it, being serious, I do it late at night when my wife sleep, the boys sleep, and I do it, and it's therapeutic. You know, it's just follow the directions, building something from nothing. I love it. It's calming.
See,
Have
you
you ever-
found your creative juice. Sorry.
Have you ever thought about building one of those towns?
I don't have the room. I saw one. We went to we went on vacation. We went to a museum because my kids love trains. So we went to a train museum and they had one. And it was
Huge.
like, oh my, it would fit in here.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
yeah.
huge, man. I mean, it
That's
was
so cool.
amazing.
Have you seen the Lego exhibition at Imagination Station?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
He's been 10 times.
Right.
Where's Tyrone? He's at the Lego.
The funny thing is,
exhibit.
I'll tell you how bad I am. I was cleaning out my closet and I found a Seinfeld set where you build the whole set from Seinfeld.
Oh, wow.
Never even opened it.
What?
And forgot I had it.
Wow.
Don't
That's what I'm
open
gonna do
it.
this.
Don't
That's what
open
I'm gonna
it.
do. No, I'm doing it this weekend. Now I know it's there, so I got to do
I mean,
it.
if you,
But it could be a collector's item.
it
I'm
is
not
a
good at
collector's
collect-
item.
I ain't good at that. Once I see
He
it,
said,
I
"I'ma
got to
build
do
it."
it.
You got to build
No,
it.
what you should do, Sean, what you should do, Tyrone, is find another set. Keep that set.
Yeah.
Find another set.
Yeah.
And build
It
that
could be
one.
worth a lot of money
Yeah.
one day.
I'll check first.
Yeah.
If it ain't
Don't
worth,
open it.
If it ain't worth that much, it's getting popped.
Okay.
But it's a place by the mall, though. They have them. And I mean, some of them are, like, I have a limit on what I'll spend. But there's was it the Eiffel Tower? It's like 5.5 feet tall.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
And it's like $900.
Wow.
It's like 15,000 pieces. I'm like, nah, I don't have the
So-
patience for that.
When you build them, what do you do with them when you're
I
done?
got a little shelf in my basement. I built Thor's hammer, which is about this tall. I built the office. That's my favorite show. So I built the office. I got a bunch of cars and a camera. Anytime I have like a birthday or something, somebody always give me a little something. So yeah,
So
I got
you
a
saying
few.
you're going to Legoland for vacation this
Oh,
year
I would
by
love
yourself?
to go. Nobody would go with me, but I go. I'd love to go.
Look, me and Tyrone, we trying to go see He-Man when it come out.
Yes, in June.
In June.
Lego classes.
Yes.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yes, Lego.
Lego
That would be
classes.
nice. That would be. I don't know if I had the patience to teach somebody. Like, look,
We forgot
do you
about
see
your
the paper?
nerves.
Right. Do you see see the papers.
That's not the color.
This is supposed to be relaxing. Look at the papers.
Look at the papers. Look at the papers. Look at the papers. Right. Look at the papers.
I don't know if I have the patience to teach. But.
Patience is a virtue.
Yes.
Yeah,
well, at least you know you might not have enough.
Absolutely. So yeah, definitely. As anybody else that is listening or watching right now, any space available, let us know. You know, she's not asking for much. But she is asking for a studio, and it doesn't have to be a whole lot, but just enough for her to pursue her purpose, because her purpose is connected to a promise. So that's what we want to encourage you to say today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time, and we appreciate you, KZ, for coming on the show. Hand claps to you. Yes, yes. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
And you are now a part of the Grinders, the Grinder family, right? And again, we have had some amazing people on this show, so you are now part of the amazing people on our show. So
I feel so great.
Man, so welcome to the Grinders, right? So we appreciate you. Before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to say something that will motivate you, encourage you, or push you into your destiny. Dr. Liddell, what would you like to say?
Today is evident that you can find a problem and create a solution. So just because you think that the idea you have is not a big or a great idea does not mean that somebody out there doesn't need what God has given you. So start today, follow the purpose, walk in your purpose, and jump off the porch.
There you go. Tyrone, what would you like to say?
I said it earlier, you are closer than you think you are. So keep going. Every day, every step is a step closer to where you want to be. So don't give up, don't quit, and keep going.
There you go. KZ, would you like to say something?
Yes. Don't let yourself hold yourself back.
That's good right there.
That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt. Man, yeah. Jesse, what would you like to say?
I would like to say, from experience, like for me and Sean, we had to start over. Like from zero, and don't let starting over affect where you want to be in the future.
Yep. I just want to say real quick here, shout out to our sponsors, Pink Lady Cigar Club, The Social Butterfly, Nickel Bar and Grill, Cartier One Auto Sales, Your Computer Needs Up Toledo LLC, Jamaican Reggae Mon Kiction, McCain Insurance and Casualties, KSM Mobile Laundry, Early Start Behavior Health. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, let me leave you with this. Not only so do we glory in tribulations, knowing that tribulations worketh patience, experience, and experience hope. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, just be patient. You will get the experience, and the hope that you have will be that you will be greater. So have a great day on purpose. Remember, you are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. We out. Peace.
Yeah, have a good one.
Hey, no fear, no doubt, no change. Let's go. I was stuck in the dark, you pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking anyways. Ain't no ceiling on the praise and no limit on the floor. Holy Spirit got me charged up, tell the world let's go. People hurting on the block, they need hope, they need light. Ain't no point in shouting Sundays if we quiet through the night. Jesus died for the broken, for the weary, for the lost. So I'm 10 toes down, I'm a soldier of the cross. Got joy in my soul.
Jamaican reggae kitchen, every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm, put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican reggae kitchen, one plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest, then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke, right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song, you them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them, sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you go 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican reggae kitchen, every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm, put some soul in the pot, then listen.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.